From the moment Kobe Bryant stepped onto an NBA court as a teenage phenomenon, the world saw him as a relentless force focused, driven, and almost superhuman in his dedication. We've all heard of his legendary Mamba mentality, that unyielding will to win. But beneath the surface of this larger-than-life athlete lay a maze of family rifts, secret heartbreak, and controversies both public and buried. Even now, years after his tragic passing, previously hidden details continue to surface. What if everything we thought we knew about the Black Mamba was only half the story? The iconic image of Kobe Bryant is clear, unstoppable on the basketball court, fearless in his approach, and borderline obsessive when it came to honing his craft. Fans adored him for that laser-like focus, but few knew the full picture. Despite the open-book persona he displayed in countless interviews, there was always a sense that Kobe was guarding something deeper, something more vulnerable. His widow, Vanessa Bryant, occasionally pulled back the curtain, revealing a man who scribbled heartfelt notes or left romantic surprises. This was the softer side that fans rarely glimpsed. Yet those same gestures contrasted sharply with the viciousness that sometimes crept into his public feuds and personal controversies. How can one individual unite such warmth and intensity? The answer, it seems, lies in the layers beneath the spotlight. Kobe's story didn't begin in LA's bright lights. It started with a basketball lineage. Raised in part overseas while his father, Joe "Jellybean" Bryant, played professionally in Italy, Kobe found purpose in the game at an age most kids were just learning their ABC. When his family returned to the States, young Kobe found himself torn between two worlds, one shaped by a European upbringing, another by American expectations. As a high school prodigy at Lower Merion in Pennsylvania, his brilliance was never questioned. But behind that shining promise lurked early signs of tension. Family, coaches, and even local media saw sparks of that win-at-all-costs mentality. At times it was exhilarating, at others unsettling. Some called him arrogant. Others believed he was simply misunderstood. Either way, the seeds of controversy were planted before he even graduated, foreshadowing the highs and lows to come. Kobe famously took the leap straight from high school to the NBA, a move that guaranteed scrutiny. Overnight, he became one of the league's youngest players and within a few seasons, among its biggest stars. This meteoric rise was built on triple-figure gym sessions, playing through injuries most would find unbearable, and nurturing a fierce rivalry with teammate Shaquille O'Neal that the tabloids adored. But with stardom came whispers. There were rumors of clashes in the Lakers' locker room. Kobe allegedly rubbed veterans the wrong way with his unrelenting drive. Coaches praised him on one hand and struggled to balance the team on the other. Publicly, the narrative was that he was unstoppable. Privately, murmurs of arrogance and interpersonal drama grew louder. The lines between unwavering confidence and potential hubris blurred, setting the stage for more explosive headlines in the years ahead. Off the court, he dabbled in extracurriculars, from short-lived rap ambitions to brand endorsements that inflated his aura. Not all of these ventures were public hits, but they showed a multifaceted Kobe, someone always reaching, experimenting, and refusing to settle for anything less than greatness. The year was 1999 when Kobe, not yet the global icon we remember today, crossed paths with Vanessa Bryant. She was a teenage high school senior working as a backup dancer in a music video. He was a rising NBA star and an aspiring rapper looking to extend his brand beyond basketball. An unlikely pair, they hit it off with unexpected intensity. Yet from the beginning, eyebrows were raised. Critics pointed to their 4-year age gap, the rapid engagement, and the swirl of paparazzi attention that soon engulfed them. Even Kobe's own parents disapproved of the relationship, leading to a chilling estrangement. Weddings are usually joyous affairs, but at Kobe and Vanessa's ceremony, key figures from his life were notably absent. Many wondered if such a rift would mark the start of deeper troubles. Still, the love between them was undeniable. Rumors spread of lavish gifts, dresses from iconic movie scenes, surprise vow renewals, and meticulously handwritten letters, proving Kobe had a tender side. Over time, Vanessa became both his partner and, in many ways, his anchor. Whatever storms would come, she would remain a constant, though that devotion would be tested in ways few marriages ever experience. By the early 2000s, the fairy tale facade of Kobe and Vanessa's relationship cracked under media scrutiny. In 2003, allegations of a felony assault in Colorado sent shockwaves through the sports world. The case was messy, with claims, counterclaims, and an eventual out-of-court settlement. Fans argued over his innocence while sponsors held their breath, unsure whether to jump ship or stand by their star endorser. Surprisingly, Vanessa stood firm at his side. Paparazzi images of her supporting Kobe in court stoked debate. Was this a testament to her unwavering loyalty or a sign of something else behind the scenes? Their marriage teetered under the weight of public scandal. As revelations of Kobe's other affairs surfaced, the tension at home deepened. Some predicted a swift end to their union. Others speculated that Kobe's unstoppable focus would see him through yet another crisis. Indeed, his brand rebounded over time, aided by high-profile performance feats, from 81-point games to all-star accolades. But each new controversy added a fresh layer of caution to fans' adoration. In sports bars and online forums, people no longer just discussed the brilliance of his game. They dissected every aspect of his personal life. January 26, 2020, is a date no basketball fan or anyone tuned into worldwide news will soon forget. The helicopter carrying Kobe, his daughter Gigi, and several others crashed in Calabasas, leaving no survivors. Almost immediately the world asked, how could this happen? Investigations followed, from the local sheriff's department to the National Transportation Safety Board. Early findings pointed to dense fog, pilot error, and miscommunication. Yet in a story this large, conspiracy theories weren't far behind. Some latched onto the notion that a lawsuit involving Kobe's Black Mamba trademark had attracted dangerous enemies. Others pointed to an eerie tweet from years before, predicting he'd die in a helicopter crash. The official investigation concluded that poor decision-making and unsafe weather was the main culprit. But the swirl of doubt never truly faded. Even in death, Kobe Bryant remained an enigma, his passing as complicated and debated as his life. In the immediate aftermath, Vanessa Bryant found herself not only grappling with unimaginable grief, but waging wars on multiple fronts. First, there were the chilling revelations that emergency responders had snapped photos of the crash scene and shared them in casual settings. Outraged, Vanessa took them to court, ultimately winning a multi-million-dollar settlement for invasion of privacy. Simultaneously, she assumed control of Kobe's vast estate. Brands flocked to capitalize on his enduring appeal, while fans debated every new partnership. A fresh line of Mamba merchandise. Some saw it as an authentic tribute to Kobe's drive, others smelled corporate greed. Controversy brewed around family finances too. Kobe's parents, once estranged, appeared to be on the outside looking in while Vanessa oversaw fortunes that reportedly soared to hundreds of millions of dollars. Critics questioned her decisions at every turn, yet she pressed on, managing philanthropic initiatives, championing her daughters, and attempting to safeguard the memory of Kobe and Gigi. As the years passed, fresh waves of chatter emerged about the Bryant. A vocal activist accused Vanessa of withholding money from Kobe's parents, forcing them to sell prized memorabilia simply to survive. Others alleged that the Bryant name was being over-marketed, losing the purity of what Kobe once stood for. Sneaker releases, sports clinics, and brand expansions, these moves kept the Mamba mentality alive, or so Vanessa argued, but critics remained skeptical. Meanwhile, the conversation around Kobe's legacy grew more complex. Documentaries and exposés both lauded his achievements and delved into unflattering aspects of his past. For many fans, he was an inspiration who overcame personal demons to become a champion, father, and mentor. For others, the controversies and unresolved tensions left a bittersweet taste. The truth, as always, was tangled up in multiple narratives, each revealing part of the man behind the legend. Kobe Bryant's life was a mosaic of extraordinary ambition, heartbreaking conflict, immeasurable love, and haunting tragedy. He was a mentor to countless young athletes, an icon of resilience and dedication, a lightning rod for controversy, and a romantic who penned letters to his wife. Vanessa Bryant, caught at the intersection of heartbreak and public scrutiny, continues to shape his memory in ways that spark both admiration and debate.